Good afternoon, everyone. Carol here. I promised you guys a tour of the exterior of my home and my yards once all the snow was gone, and so I thought I'd better do that before I actually start getting to work on all the things I need to do to get it ready for sale. So I'll see you at the end. So here we are in my backyard. You can see my sad little trailer that I used to take things to the dump. That's my neighbor's yard over there with all that other stuff. But I'll give you a quick little tour of my yard to see what I've got to work with. Haven't had a fire in several years here. We had that big ice storm a few weeks ago. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh, there's a deer in the woods. There's a deer in the woods. Can you see that? See the deer in the woods? Way off there in the distance. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, Misha, don't pull on me. Oh, it's very hard to see. But yes, there's a deer in the woods. Are you gonna move so other people can see it? Oh, you saw the little flicker of his tail? See the flicker of his tail there? Yeah. It's one thing I like about this property. You know, and there he goes over there. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go now? Probably deeper into the trees. I don't see him anymore. But yeah, so we had an ice storm a few weeks ago. I lost this big branch off my birch tree in the front yard. And a whole bunch of little ones, which I brought down here as well. Now my property line goes, I think about, I was told 10 feet back into the woods. So I don't know if it's that little tree right there, down there, if that would be the end of the property line. But so there's a lot of fill under this part here. You can see where it's dropped off, and if I was to go down in the gully, you would see lots of cement blocks and things. And go back here. So yeah, so there we go. Yeah, I don't see the deer. She's gone. Yeah, but anyway, or he's gone. I didn't get close enough to see that. Yeah. So, whew. Yeah. So this is my backyard, and it's not looking too bad. I did get most of the leaves blown down in the back. I'd moved this piece of driftwood here behind my shop, and my cement bench here that I've had for, I don't know, 25 years or so. It's starting to show a little bit more wear and tear here. So a lot of my extra plants I ended up replanting down here. So I don't know how many are going to be alive, but I'll clean that up. Now, here's my triple shed. This one here, I'm not going to open them right now, but that one has all my son's junk in it and his e-bike. The middle one has my garden stuff, and the one at the end there has extra wood and things in there. Now, I did have this stop sign here because when I had my B&B, sometimes my guests would park all the way at the front and they'd block off this way, and if I wanted to use the lawnmower or the wheelbarrow or anything, it was a little bit dicey to go around. I'll show you inside my shop another day. Got lots of junk in there because that's where everything goes to die. Everything that I declutter from the house ends up down here first. So things I'm keeping for the yard sale are down here. But over here, one thing I noticed is that the fence is dropping down here again. I'm going to have to call the condo organization, the property managers that manage the buildings over there, I don't own this fence. This is theirs. They're supposed to be taking care of it. It's pretty old, I must say. And then going up this way, there's a couple other spots where the fence has dropped right down to the ground. And like a little bit here, right there. And then this one's the worst one over here. So I don't know what they're going to do. I noticed on the other side street that a whole section had fallen over. So it's probably too much to hope that they're actually going to replace it anytime soon. So yeah, so this is my backyard. It shows you the 2 apartments, and I've been living upstairs. I got my 2 little raised garden beds here. So I'm gonna have to clean those out and start planting some stuff. Oh, I think it looks like the chives are coming up. There's still some chives there. Mind you, lots of grass too, but I think some of those things are chives. And I planted this is a little tree here in the fall. I hope that survives. I'll probably eventually move these garden beds. I see that the cats next door have been using it as their litter box. And a little maple tree here, and my rhubarb patch is starting to come through, so that's nice. It's nice that all the snow is finally gone. I'll have to clean out all the leaves here, and yeah, it's a good raking, I guess. Now I noticed I was going to have to repair this here, where the concrete has started breaking away. So I'm going to patch that up again and repaint. And some of the paint there has to be redone. Starting to chip off. So there's that. We'll go around. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is going to have to be repaired. So that must have happened because of all the extra weight from all the snow we've had this year. Yeah. So that's that. Some of the other plants of the holly bush still alive. My foxglove. Forget which plant that is that's coming up. But anyway, so these planters, my boyfriend made these for me several years ago. Some of the wood from that was wood that my dad actually sawed, because I got all this stuff from my brother who has a salvage company, and he had taken down a barn in a nearby city, and the old guy there said, oh yeah, this was sawn by this old guy from our old hometown, and he's the only one that was a sawyer, so that's kind of neat. It's kind of nostalgic. So when I do move, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave these behind, but it is what it is, right? I've got to move on. I need to pressure wash the deck and the privacy wall. I need to finish restaining this deck and up there as well. And this is the side yard here. I still haven't started with my raking, but I did, as I said, already clean up the branches and things. Oh, crocuses have come out here. Still have a tulip. I think some squirrel had planted that years ago. But I gotta clean out my flower beds. And oh, another thing I have to do here. I don't know if I'm going to be replacing all the boards here or just some of them, but this is kind of wonky. I'm thinking that the joist underneath is rotten, so that's all going to be repaired. And I don't know if I'm going to I might just this year just repaint, but I'd really love to get all new fascia, soffit, and eaves trough up here around the front of the garage as well, and also at the side of the house. And yeah, Now, a few months ago, you might remember if you watched my previous video on my storage room declutter, like why do you hang on to all this kind of crap one? I had to clean out my storage room because this pipe here burst, and I've got it fixed already. So that's one last thing I have to do this summer. I have to repaint all this, and I also have to either repaint the door sill there, or I don't know if I can get that replaced or not. I'll have to see about that. A little bit more painting down here, touch-ups, and unfortunately, just maybe a month ago, I had to get this tap done as well. Why does that look like that's got a drip there? So finally, I wanted to show you my deck here. I've got to touch up a lot of the deck stain. I got damage from the winter, and I've got some paint to touch up over here as well on the door frame, and that's about it. Looking forward to actually having this done for this summer and bringing out my patio area rug, and I did have my son carry up the extra chairs, but I'll clean that up, bring out the flowers, bring out some plants, and yeah, looking forward to doing that soon. So if you have stayed to the end of this video, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.